So Fergal, you've got the PlayStation coming to UK and Ireland this weekend. 1 million sales in the first opening weekend in the US. What are you anticipating for this weekend?
Well, we're expecting another big burst in sales as we launch, not just in UK and Ireland, but of course across Europe and Australasia as well. So this is the next big phase in our launch.
And we've heard from GameStop that Ireland has actually ranked up the most pre-orders globally. Why do you think there's such a high demand in Ireland?
Well, it's not the biggest number overall, but it's a very impressive number for Ireland, and I guess per head of population it's a very impressive number. There's bigger numbers in bigger markets, as you'd expect. But the Irish have always shown a great enthusiasm for gaming. You know, we've seen that across PlayStation 1, 2 and 3, and it's great to see the appetite is alive and well, and we're expecting one of our biggest ever launches now on Friday.
GameStop has also warned that some people who place pre-orders might not get them in time for Christmas. What is your advice for people who are trying to get their hands on a console?
Yes, well, if we wind back the clock a little bit, the best way to get hold of one was to pre-order, but we've managed expectations quite carefully with retailers so that nobody is disappointed. And it's true to say that pre-orders at GameStop now will be fulfilled post-Christmas. There is, however, some free stock that's going to be in the market, and we'll certainly be loading all details of who has stock onto our PlayStation Ireland Facebook page. So
check out the Facebook page and you'll find out where to get them.
Absolutely.
Excellent. And we've had a go with a lot of the launch titles here, and they're really great. What I've noticed that some of them aren't really taking advantage of some of the new features, like the touchpad on the controller or the camera. Are you expecting more titles to make use of those features?
Yes, absolutely. And what we've loaded on the PS4 as a free title, I guess, from the start is the Playroom. So that demonstrates, I guess, lots of that functionality right out of the box. But to a limited degree, it's built into some of the launch titles. So, for example, the touchpad in Killzone Shadowfall is used. But we're expecting to see developers get their hands on PlayStation 4 even better as the months and years go on, and many more of those features to be used more heavily.
We have a lot of titles coming out along with the console. Some are already on the market. Are you expecting an intense release schedule now over the next couple of months to build up the PlayStation 4 ecosystem?
We absolutely are. So more than 20 titles available for launch day, and a host of other digital titles. So around about 10 of those on day one, and then loads more coming into the new year. So titles that have been announced already include Drive Club, include Watch Dogs, very anticipated title, include Destiny, to name but a few, The Order 1886. So what we've got is a rich lineup to start with, and tons more coming down the line.
Excellent. And I mean, your biggest competition at the moment is the Xbox One, which has also been released just the last weekend. When we're looking at the two of them, PlayStation is getting a lot of praise for kind of servicing the fans, giving them things like looser digital rights management, a better price and things like that. But the technology is also excellent. What do you think makes a console leader? Is it the technology or is it servicing the fans?
I think it's a combination of all those factors, and we've certainly tried to learn from our own past, and refocusing back on our core customer, who is the gamer, was very, very central to the PS4 and its development. So the best package of technology, delivering the best power at the best possible price, but also very easy to develop for, so that game developers can produce fantastic experiences for PlayStation 4. So all of that wrapped into an attractive price is what we believe will make PlayStation 4 very successful here in Ireland and worldwide.
And just a final question to wrap up, as we're getting near the end of the year, we're starting to think what's coming for the next year. What do you see as going to be the big thing in 2014 from the gaming perspective?
Well, there's a couple of titles I've really got my eye on, which are Watch Dogs and Destiny, as two of maybe mega titles to come next year. And I think we'll really start to see this next generation technology being stretched more to its full potential over that period. They start really good, but they will get better. And as we saw with PlayStation 3, the games will evolve over several years, as will the additional services, of course. So that's two titles I'd pick out.